For most, a journey to Africa is a well-planned trip, years in the making. This, however, was not the case for us. I was involved in an unfortunate accident which resulted in my being crushed under a collapsed roof. Both legs had suffered major damage, and after extensive reconstructive surgery, I was going to be unable to walk for 3 or 4 months. I knew that I had a tough road ahead, and my September elk hunt was certainly out of the question. And while I was truly thankful I'd survived, I have to admit that I was totally bummed that I was going to miss a fall in the mountains.
Hey, Captain Pegleg. Pretty work on catching that roof on your face and muffing up our elk hunt. Got to thinking maybe you can call your buddy Howard over there in Africa. See if we can get in over there for a week or two and do a little hunting over there. Pretty sure you could probably hobble into a blind by then and get something done anyway. All right, buddy. I hope you're feeling better. Give me a call soon.
No matter what you do, give everything a sporting chance. The choice to go afield with traditional archery tackle stems from that very simple mantra. The commitment of endless hours of practice with a traditional bow is a small sacrifice paid to honor that animal's life. Arrow after arrow is loosed in search of that cohesive concert of mind, body, and bow, which results in perfect arrow flight. And once that is achieved, it becomes an obsession to duplicate that same feeling over and over until each shot becomes a subconscious, instinctive act.
For us, there really were no expectations. We were going to Africa, and we were going to take it day by day. From logistics to weather, you have to play the hand you're dealt, or Africa will drive you nuts. We had a pretty simple plan. Arrive there alive, relax, take in all the sights, and try our best not to get eaten by anything. We arrived at camp with cool, wet weather, so we knew hunting water holes would be out. We knew we'd have to spot and stalk for the first part of the trip. This was fine by us, but we knew we better have our together, chasing those wily critters around with stick bows.
His blood.
I definitely hit him. He came back this way, and he got right here in this opening. He stuck his shoulder, and I shot right through this gap.
The one problem was there was this one other bull.
Yeah,
he
they
took off.
Yeah, there's two, and they're jumping around.
If he didn't took off, this one would have been much calmer coming slowly
Right.
through.
Out of all the amazing things we experience in Africa, the ability of the trackers certainly stands out the most. It's so humbling walking behind these guys and following game, and all the while you're trying to figure out what in the world are they following. It's like trying to track one person down a beach where thousands of people have been just minutes before.
Yo. Nice,
Awesome.
nice,
That's
nice.
awesome.
And the shapes? is very, very nice, honestly.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
on a nice animal.
Thanks, man. In Africa, water is everything. When there's too much, you're going to put some miles on your boots trying to get in close with archery tackle. But when conditions are warm and dry, all the life in the bush concentrates around the water.
One of the things that was glaringly apparent to us was the positive impact on the communities by the hunting industry. We would drive for hours and not see a single living thing, abandoned buildings, even entire communities. But when you got close to an active hunting area, you could see that the people and the wildlife were thriving. The local villages' economies are just so dependent on these operations, as they provide jobs, meat, and just general revenue from the hunters passing through. These landowners who manage their properties for wildlife, they're special individuals. They do so against insurmountable odds. And when you consider the harsh elements they endure daily, poaching at an epidemic level, and on top of all that, the government telling you that they're going to nationalize your land at any time, it becomes clear to me that these guys are the world's true conservationists.